Good morning, good morning. Happy Magic Monday. Magical. It's going to be a magical day. I want to talk to you about things being hard. And what do we do when things are hard? There's my little mini in the back seat, home from school again. So what do we do when things get hard? Why are things hard? So I can tell you that running a business is hard. Being a single parent is hard. Eating right all the time is hard. There's so many things that are really hard, right? But actually, I think what makes things hard is when we are trying to be somebody new, right? We're and this is in a bad way, but we're trying to adopt new habits and new skills that will create new identities and move us forward in our life, right? Like we have goals, we have ambitions. We don't want to be the kind of person who is sitting on the couch all of the time. Like for me, I don't want to be the kind of person who works for somebody else. That's just like not in my repertoire. I have ambition and I want to be the kind of person who can make this happen and follow through with that ambition. So we are all trying to be this new thing, right? And for a while, stuff's not actually that hard, right? If we're just sitting on the couch eating potato chips, that's not hard. So when something gets hard, it's because we have pushed as far as we can push with the current skills, habits, identity that we have, right? We've done some things. It was kind of easy. Life was cruising along, easy peasy. And then we got some new goals. We decided we needed some new habits. We are trying to make those things happen. And all of a sudden it's hard because we've gotten up against that wall of oh shit, this is all the things I knew how to do. I don't know any more of what to do. We've reached our level of incompetency. and that's totally fine. Right? It's totally fine for whatever your goal is, where you should reach that level of I don't have any idea what to do next, right? This is hard. This is new territory. You absolutely need to put yourself up against that wall if you're going to get over that wall to the next thing, right? Otherwise, you're hanging out on the other side of the wall going, wow, this got really, really hard and I don't know how to get over that wall, so I'm really cool just sitting here on my couch. But you're not. Right? You want this new identity, but what happens is we run out of strategies, solutions. We don't know what to do next. There's the wall. And then think about what happens after that, you guys. Eventually, if you keep going, right? If you keep pushing, if you keep learning new skills, adopting new habits, staying positive, just putting in the work, you get over the wall eventually, right? If you're actually thinking about jumping over a wall, maybe it takes 8 bajillion times to jump over that wall before you figure out how to jump high enough and far enough to get over the wall, but you get over the wall, right? And then all of a sudden it's easy again. Right? So you spend all this time going man, I want to quit. It's hard. It's awful. I hate it. And then all of a sudden you push through, right? You get over the wall and you're whoo, I don't even know why I wanted to quit. Cool. I'm rocking and rolling now. And things get easier again, right? Because you've gotten over that level of whatever it was that you didn't know enough of or you didn't have enough habits of, right? But then what happens? You guys, this is life. What happens? There's another wall, right? If you consistently want to grow, make changes, develop new habits, and just continue to be more in your life, until the day you die, then you are going to continue running up against another wall, right? Another wall and another wall and another wall. And the day that you stop running into walls, the day that you go I'm on cruise control and my life is easy, I tell you what, that's the day that you are not growing, changing, making new habits, and developing yourself anymore. That's the day that you have decided to go on cruise control because the walls should be there, right? If you are doing this thing right, called personal development, then the walls should be there. You should look forward to wow, I have reached my level of incompetency. I do not know what to do right now. There is a giant fucking wall in front of me. I don't know what to do with it, right? And then you need the motivation and the skills to go figure out how to get over the wall. right? So what do we do when things get hard? What do we do when there is that wall there? Okay, some people just go, fuck it, there's a wall, I'm done. That means you weren't very connected to your goals and what it is that you really set out to accomplish, or you would figure out a way over that wall. So first and foremost, I say it over and over, and I will never stop saying it, is that you need a why that is powerful enough to help you figure out how to get over that wall at all costs. Even if you're sitting in front of that wall for like a year and you're just staring at the wall, you're not turning around and going backwards, right? You're not saying, oh, well, I can't get over that wall. This is too hard. Because you have found a purpose that is like, I have to. And whether that's, I have to make XYZ amount of money because of my children, or I have to get in shape, or I have to learn this new skill, or I have to have a better relationship with my partner, or I have to make it through college. Like, I mean, there's a bunch of things that probably we all have different have tos, but you got to connect what the why is behind your have to. I have to do it, not enough, right? So you need to turn those shoulds. This is Tony Robbins, man. I love him. Turn your shoulds into musts, okay? I should. It's not enough. I must. The things that you must do, you are going to figure out a way to do, right? If you should do them, I should do that. I should really go to the gym today. You might, and you really, really, really fucking might not. Okay, I must, right? So I gotta tell you, things are super hard right now for me personally, and I think that that's how we go, right? There's those walls, and I am up against another wall right now in so many avenues. And I did kind of spend the weekend going like, man, like this is really hard. Maybe I do want to like turn around. Maybe I'm cool like without this wall in front of me, and that's normal. Right? You guys, it's okay to be like, I don't know, like maybe I don't want to go over that wall, like this is hard and I don't know if that hardness is what I want to do. That's okay. As long as you can stop and reflect, reconnect with your why. Yeah? And like sometimes it's like a crying, messy, awful process to refigure out. There's my why right there. There's my why. Like it makes me cry right now. Like I will not give up on anything ever because of that little monkey. I cry every time I'm on Facebook, you guys. Like, you got to find that why that makes you figure out how to get over the wall, right? And then you need to go find another wall, because I promise you that is how you are going to be an inspired, passionate, ambitious rock star of human being, is if you look at the wall and you go, I don't care how tall it is, I'm getting over it, okay? So when things are hard, you just go, awesome, it's hard. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to get over the wall. I'm going to find my why. I'm going to just accept that I've reached this level of incompetence and I don't know what to do right now, but I will figure it out. Can we go? Yeah. So happy Monday. Wipe these tears. We're going to have a fabulous day out there. And you're just going to keep on going, you guys. Keep on rocking and rolling. Lots of love.